Well, it's been an interesting morning. Trying to line up a sight that works for this 35, for the front sight. And I've got a few sights, but I think I'm in a odd area there where I can't line one up. What I ended up doing was taking a real tall marbled sight, knocking the bead off, and then I've been filing it down to get to the right height. Now, the original one was a 300. Well, that was way too short. Should have thrown the motor backstop. And I started out with a 57. So it's 57, 570, if you measure with, because they're measured like that, from the bottom of the dovetail. And I thought the 45 with the 0 in would actually get me in there, but that's a little too tall. I run one of them on a 30-30 and I fly there, but it differs with the rear sight how tall that is set up. So it's been a little playing around, but I was looking in the catalog that came the other day with the brass order from Buffalo Arms, and he carries a complete selection of marbled sights. So I kind of think I'm going to order a couple more of them because they're $13.92 each. But like I say, the 450 was too much, and I'm at 400 now, and that's still a little much. They do make a 410 and a 375. So I think I'm probably going to be in 375. And there's options in these sights too. You can get a large bead or a small bead. What is the size? 1/16 or 3/32. I usually go with that small bead, a little more precise. And then you do have the option of the brass or the ivory. Well, I always go with the brass. But like right now, I'm actually going with nothing. Just running a straight flat bead. But that's, I've been doing a lot of filing on that thing. But I'm getting in the neighborhood now. But it's been a little monkeying around. But it is, when you're changing back sight, front sight, and the ramp all at the same time, there's a lot of variables you're dealing with. But I'm getting closer. And this works fairly well now. But I do have to run my insert a little higher, because not only do you have the ramp, you also have the inside insert. And I like to run that down a little more than I have it now. So I think if I could drop to that 375, I think that's going to put me in a good position. And I'm lucky this morning the mosquitoes aren't biting. Tried yesterday evening and I couldn't do her. But I think this is going to get me a lot closer to where I want to be. Because in my screwing around, then I was shooting up on, leaving it set where it is, and then shooting up on the horns. And that put me about 6 inches over. So I think I'm pretty close, or within easy adjustments. because I don't like to run the ramp up any higher than I have to, or the insert. So I've been going through a little lead. Now on my Cowboy, I'm running a 450, and that's actually what it came with. But that rear sight is a semi-buckhorn, but it's a lot taller here compared to a standard semi-buckhorn. You know, you can see this set's much lower. This is higher overall in the beginning. So it's a trick. And as long as I'm out here, I put a couple of these down. I can definitely tell the holes between a 35 and a 45. And there's a little more kick to her. Well, that, you know, the whole thing is going to change too once I get the sight sorted out. Then I got to start playing with the load. This is still that SR powder, but I upped it from what it was originally. But you can certainly tell the difference between the 35 and the 45. But she is an old friend. She's a killing machine. But I'm looking forward to trying this out hunting. She just needs... The machine works very smoothly. No, it's a nice working gun. I got to monkey with these sights. But I think, like I say, I've been in the ballpark now. But I started out pretty wild. But she's cooling down. But I will have to order a couple of sights. But it's nice to see, you know, he does carry the whole wide selection. And all the different regular sights too. But yeah, it's good to have them listed in order, you know, because a lot of times you're limited to what you can get. You've got all of them. But I think the 375 and maybe the 343 to be on the safe side. Get them with a small bead in gold. But I can check these out. But I'm pleased with the gun. But once I get her sighted, then I got to start playing with load. And that'll take a little more work. But at least it's you know, a fairly wild recoil compared to this thing. This is a bit of a brute. And these loads are the ones I use for hunting or long range shooting. They aren't your plinking around.